But yeah, these are pretty nice features. And pretty cool. The fact that we're getting these, a few days after Minecraft Live, um, is exciting to see. So hopefully we'll get a lot more features, and I'll be very, very excited about that. But I just also want to say a few things. I was pretty harsh. I mean, I wasn't the most harsh that I could have been, but it's pretty harsh with what I was saying. I was saying this update was probably pretty disappointing, and in terms of the fact that we're probably not going to get anything to do with like a biome update, which is honestly one of my favorite things. I really look forward to having these biome updates, which I think along with the fact that we have no name for it is probably why I was a bit like, oh, is that all? Because, well, we're just gonna get a ton of items, really, which is fine. If and I do now realize that if they're probably gonna bring a ton of items, which will be very exciting. It's just normally the type of update I like, is seeing either a new biome or an update of a biome or something, you know. And so the fact we're not getting one this year, which is probably what initially disappointed me, but now seeing that we've got all these features, which I think all of them they showed off at Minecraft Live, are already in the game, already working, and probably close to being finalized, is pretty exciting, and we could get and we probably will, hopefully, get a ton more features. Like this will just be the start. They also managed to deliver it actually 3 days, 4 days, like 3 to 5 days after Minecraft Live, which is good. Like they did originally, so they did say that they would get the first snapshot out a few days, after the live, which, to be fair, they did. Honestly, when I heard days, I was expecting like 3 to 5 days, which is what they did. So a good job. But I think some people were unsure that days meant a couple of weeks, which, yeah, technically is days. But thankfully they did manage to release it the next Wednesday. So here we are with all the new features. They also did say something about in a post about, what was it, that they were going to be releasing more minor updates, which instead of just being bug fixes and perhaps a couple of features they didn't manage to get in for the deadline, that they were probably far on in the development, that they could have completed it if they pushed back the date a couple of weeks, but they wanted to release it, so they ended up putting the features in the minor update. By the sounds of it, they're going to be putting sort of, maybe these features might end up in like 1.19.3 or something in a couple, like maybe sometime early in the new year. I don't know. It might not be like these features exactly, but by the sounds of it, which is kind of confusing me. It's like, oh, so they're going to be releasing more minor updates, but they're also going to have features in them, which is interesting, and honestly it could be good. So especially if these are kind of minor features around, especially if they just put blocks and whatever. The biome updates are a bit different, so they still want to release the major version with like lots of major features, but they also want to release the minor versions with lots of features as well, or a few features as well, which is interesting to hear. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what they mean by it, so we'll just have to wait and see.